Hey, it's Jen, and today I'm doing more gel printing.
So to do that, I got my gel print, I got a brayer, which is like a roller, got some cheap craft paints in light colors to start, and I'm using watercolor paper that I cut down to the size of the gel print, but you don't have to, you can use any size. So I'm just mixing together a couple colors that are light. You don't have to do a couple colors. I like to because it makes it, I think, more interesting just to have a variety of color inside, because this is going to get covered up with a darker color later. So to transfer the paint over, you just sort of rub the back of the paper, make sure you're getting contact on the whole gel plate, and boom, you got some lights. I made a bunch. I'm not going to show you every single one. We don't have all day. And then I'm going to cover those with dark. So I've taken the paint off of the brayer. I'm putting on some dark colors. And I don't like to use white to lighten colors or black to darken it. I like to just use a mix of colors. I think it just makes a more interesting tone. But that's just me. You can do whatever you want. So I'm going to use rubber bands to make circles. Just throw them on there. I'm not going to give it too much thought. And then I put the paper. It's one of the light colored painted papers I made. And you can tell I'm getting some paint on the back, but that doesn't matter because it's the back. And I'm just making sure I have contact on as much as possible on the paper. So I'm really going over where the rubber bands are. Boom, some circles. And then I've got this here with the rubber bands off. There's still paint on there. So I'm going to see what that looks like and do the same thing again, try to get it all covered on the plate and check it out and think, you know what, not everything works, so that's okay. So I'm going to do some more dark colors. And I didn't show you every single one because it gets kind of boring to look at, though it is not boring to do. So for this one, I used some cut up embroidery floss from an old project. And I'm just going to throw them on there. I'm not going to give it any thought. You can if you want to, but I didn't because I like to, I don't know, I like to play. That's what I'm doing this for. So again, I'm making sure I get all contact on the whole plate. And then when I pick it up, it's going to be the dark over the light, which looks so awesome. So this one, I think I'm going to take some paper towel rolls and, oh no, this is the bubble wrap. I love bubble wrap. So covering it up with a dark, again, it's not very interesting to watch, but super fun to do. And bubble wrap. And so this one, I'm just going to press it on there and then take the bubble wrap off and leave the texture. Boom. And I go a little crazy here. And instead of covering the whole paper, I move it down because variety is a spice of life, people. So I've got the bubble wrap and a little bit of solid and then a little bit of the light too, which I like the way that looks. And I'm going to keep going. You can see on the left, I've got like a piece of packing material. I did not like the way that looked, so I didn't show it in the video. Not everything works, but that's okay. Because I mean, really, with all this stuff, if you get like 10, 20%, looks amazing. That is not too shabby. So these are the paper towel rolls, and I think one had string on it. That's not paper towel. I think they both had string, actually. Just making some circles. I got a thing for circles. I'm going to put it over the light color. This one's a little easier to get full coverage on the gel plate because you don't have to work around like rubber bands. Boom, circles. It's that easy. And I love the way these look just as backgrounds. So there they all are. The ones I made today, got some more rubber bands in there. More circles, more circles. So that's painting with a gel plate 2.0.